Welcome to Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Falcons and the Brewers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Cameron Zahorik will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Kevin Root is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Mays retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, John O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Bellamy. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
A swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Rice at second with 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
There's a good job of battling right there, Dero. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Rodney Myers. As he'll show punt here, and he indeed went around for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Myers is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he is in there.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Falcons lead this one 1-0. Jason Jones starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Bo Law. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Pitch on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a 1st inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Batting center, the first baseman, Landon Roberts.
Into the box now, Landon Roberts. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the 1st inning.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Mike Weir, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-1 home. Deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Falcons are out on top, 1-0. So striding forward now, Bruce Sanders. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bruce Sanders.
Now here's the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
At the plate, Blake Hamby swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fouled off. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Mays has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
The catcher, Josh Lee.
Striding in, Josh Means, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. He's set, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Connor Plank.
The designated hitter, Connor Plank.
He's set, and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Into the box now, Paul Weaver.
Paul Weaver.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Jones has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one. Now the 2-1. back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the hardwood plate and a crooked number going on.
Stepping in now, Sam Green, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll come in here at 259. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Root. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Weaver is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in now, Steve Rice. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box, John O'Neill. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
So coming to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Rodney Myers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now batting, Bruce Sanders. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Set. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Roberts just to the right of the mound, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Falcons are out in front 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Maurice Mays. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Bo Law. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Brandon Roberts.
Now at the plate, Landon Roberts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Before the first pitch, a check at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And it's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
To the plate now, Mike Weir. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And now he has some trouble with it in left, and And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Standing in now, Connor Plank, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Paul Weaver, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Eddie Slinger, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Blake Hamby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Pat Sample. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The pitch. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Josh Means. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
So now to the plate, Kevin Root, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Antonio Silva. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sample is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 48, Sam Green.
Stepping up now, Sam Green. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. 2-0 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
3-1.
The 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. So he's aboard following the one-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. At the plate, Maurice Mays. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Runner at first here, one man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Law. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Rice. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Standing in now, John O'Neill, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Jeffrey Bellamy will be next. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Rodney Myers. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Again, another foul ball. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way is special.
In now, Bruce Sanders, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. The 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box, Blake Hamby. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hamby hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. 2 out, bases loaded. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Seth McMillan enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
McMillan.
Stepping in, Landon Roberts. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Landon Roberts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in, Mike Weir. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Connor Plank. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Paul Weaver. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
To 1-2 now. Second and third here, one man out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Eddie Slinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Lays off. 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in to try it again, Antonio Silva. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
1-0. Here it is. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Here it is.
Ball inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Hamby is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cameron Morrison takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Cameron Morrison.
standing in, Pat Sample.
For the Sandwich, the right fielder, Pat.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A high fastball is in there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So striding in, Josh Means, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Weir is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Root.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Root. From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. One 0 count. Here it is. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to count. And there he goes towards second. Line towards center field. Weaver is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 32, Steve Rice.
Making his way to the plate, Steve Rice. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job of holding this center.
John O'Neill is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Two and 2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Digging in, Sam Green. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Sam Green.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball back outside.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Shot toward right center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
At the plate, Maurice Mays. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Law. First pitch coming, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding into the box, Landon Roberts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. To third. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Jermaine McFadden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
McFadden.
Riding in once again, Jeffrey Bellamy.
The first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. Two and 1.
1 strike.
Here it comes. Ball even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready for another chance? Rodney Myers will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner. Right on the corner, 2-2. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Bruce Sanders. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. McFadden, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Blake Hamby. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. He's safe. The throw is offline, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Pat Sample, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The catcher, Josh.
At the plate now, Josh Means, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first home run of the season as they open it up to 6-2 now. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Kosuke will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. To the plate now, Kevin Root. Swing and a liner, but foul. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to the right side. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Steve Rice. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
But
join
4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Falcons are out in front here, 6-2. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Mike Weir.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Connor Fleck.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Clank. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. That's inside. Count. Full count.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Paul Weaver, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2 strikes.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Eddie Slinger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, John O'Neill. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
John O'Neill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy. He's set, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Mays onto the grass. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
The second baseman, Rodney Miles.
Joey Piccinini gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Joey Piccinini.
Rodney Myers will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, Piccinini, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's quickly 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. That one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Bruce Sanders, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Two out with the man at first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Trueno Tuiasosopo will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Antonio Silva. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down. Outside, that's the ball.
Sam Green is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So digging in now, Sam Green. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there. A out of first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Maurice Mays. Pitch on the way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One-0 count. Here it is. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. The Falcons on top 6-2.
Leading off for the Falcons.
Standing in now, Blake Camby, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Giro. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
In now, Pat Sample, fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch. The runner at first with no outs here. To 2-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
3-2 pitch. Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Josh Lee.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Means. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
1 out and a runner on third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now back. Kevin Root.
So now to the plate, Kevin Root. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
1 out and a runner on second base. Count even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Steve Rice. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Falcons are out on top 7-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Bo Law, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! 0-1.
The 0-1.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Landon Roberts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second-guessed himself on that one.
Stepping in, Mike Weir. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. He's got it, and the Falcons have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Sandlot jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Seth McMillan claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors, they left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.